Good afternoon. Uh, Before we start with chapter 3, I would like to ask if you have questions about the exercises that I just uploaded, and and I will ask questions and I will discuss in our synchronous class later this week. So we have discussed formation of the partnership, division of profits in chapter 2. Now, partnership, as I've told you, usually is very volatile and it dissolves. It is easily dissolved. Now, chapter 3 will discuss to you. We will discuss to you uh, dissolution and changes in ownership in a partnership. We will also discuss, among others, the definition of dissolution, discuss the principles of the delectus persona, identify and describe the manners of admitting new partners, distinguish between admission by purchase of an interest and admission by investment of assets in a partnership. We will also learn that journalization in the admission of new partners, and we'll differentiate total contributed capital from total agreed capital in the admission, in the dissolution. We will also account for the withdrawal of partners, account for the death of the partner, and show how the incorporation of the partnership is accepted. Now, what is dissolution? This dissolution should be distinguished from liquidation of a partnership. A partnership said to be liquidated when the business is terminated. A partnership may be dissolved without being terminated but liquidated, but liquidation is always precedent to dissolution. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Hindi lahat ng nadidissolve nililiquidate. So meaning, halimbawa, nagkaroon ng change of partnership, yung old partnership ay dissolved na. As I have given you examples before, ABC partnership, umalis si A, pinamana sa anak niya si D, na-dissolve na yung ABC. At yung bago ng partnership ay BCD. Now, ang liquidation naman ay yung pagsasara o pagtigil ng negosyo. Siyempre, kailangan muna ma-dissolve bago ma-liquidate. Pero hindi lahat ng dinidissolve ay nililiquidate. Lahat ng nililiquidate ay nadidissolve. Ay dinisolve muna. Okay, so you now know the difference. On page 3-2, there is an illustration about a large international accounting firm, Sisip Gores and Belayo. I'm sure you've heard of this. And they retire and admit partners. Hindi na lang patay na si Sisip Gores Belayo. Patagal na yan eh. Pero they admit and retire partners during the year. Taon-taon, nababago. So, they just retain the name, pero yung partners ay nababago halos taon-taon. Kaya naman, taon-taon, nadidissolve ang partnership. And a new partnership is being formed also in the name of Sisip Gores and Belayo. From the legal viewpoint, a partnership is dissolved by admission or by retirement of a new partner. Yun na nga. However, accountants are more concerned with the substance of an event rather with the legal forms. Tayo mismo mga accountants ay ang ating concern ay ang accounting side of the partnership and not the legal point. Now, ano-ano ba ang causes of dissolution? Number 1, admission of a new partner. ABC dati. Tinanggap si D, ABCD na ngayon. Wala na si ABC. So dissolve na yung ABC. Withdrawal or retirement of a new a partner. ABC dati, nag-retire si A, naiwan si BC kasi binayaran na siya. So, wala na yung ABC. BC na lamang. Death of a partner is the same as withdrawal or retirement of new partner. Namatay nga lang. Tatanong nyo, pwede bang ipamana? Sir, pinamana sa anak. Tama. Kaya ang anak nga ay si D. So, ang partnership na ngayon ay BCD. And of course, the fourth one is incorporation of a partnership. In-incorporate na nila yung partnership. So, na-dissolve na yung partnership nila. And they formed a new corporation. Now, a new partner can be admitted into a partnership with the consent of all the continuing partners. Dapat lagi with the consent of the continuing partner. Ano yung sabihin itong continuing partner? Yung mga dating partner, bago mo tumanggap ng bagong partner, kailangan gusto at payag yung mga dating partners. Hindi pwede mag-admit ng new partner kung hindi napayag ang dating partners. This is based on the principle of delectus persona. No one, which means no one becomes a member of a partnership without the consent of all the members. Written consent lagi yan. This is because the partnership is based on mutual trust and confidence of the partners. Kasi lagi sila magkasama, sila nagpapatakbo. So kailangan may mutual consent and mutual trust ang bawat isa. Paano nga naman kung tatanggapin mo hindi mo kilala? So importante na payag ang old partners. By admission of a new partner, the old partnership has been dissolved. And it is important that a new agreement be formulated. So panibagong papeles, panibago na naman dokumento na isasubmit sa Securities and Exchange Commission. And a person may become a partner in an existing partnership. So existing na, dati pinag-aralan natin formation lang, walang partnership dati. Ngayon, ang pag-aaralan natin ay yung may partnership na may papasok na bago. Okay? The new partner may come in based on the following two things: purchase of an interest from one or more of the existing partners. ABC, binili ni D yung kalahati ni A. Ayun ang purchase of interest. Or B, number two, investment of assets in the partnership by the new partner. Dagdag kapital ng new partnership. So those are two different things. Maaring pumasok si D sa ABC by purchasing a portion of A or a portion of B, or maybe a portion of each and every one. Yun ang tawag doon ay purchase of interest from one or more partners. And the second, pwedeng pumasok si D by investing a new fresh funds into the partnership. Yung una, pag binili ni D, ang interest ni A, ang pera papasok kay A. Binili sa kanya eh. At yung pangalawa, ang pera papasok sa partnership. So yung A walang nadagdag na pera sa partnership, at yung pangalawa, nadagdagan ng kapital ng partnership. So again, depende lagi yan sa usapan. Now, oras pumasok ang new partner sa partnership at may utang yung partnership na yun, kasali na siya doon sa utang. Kasama yun sa inakap niya that he embraced, one of the obligations that he or she embraced when he or she entered into the partnership. Now, there is an illustration on page 3-3. Dasario, Penaco, and Pangan formed NPP, a general professional partnership with a capital of 50,000 each on February 14. On April 8, the partnership incurred an obligation of 200,000 to Teresita Buenaflor, which will be payable on December 16. On June 13, Bienvenida Alvaro was admitted into the partnership. She contributed 20,000. Even if the obligation was incurred, miski ang utang ay nangyari bago pumasok yung new partner na si Alvaro, she is still liable to Teresita Bueno IV, but only to the extent of his capital contribution. Now, etong kakaiba, kasi kung matatandaan nyo, nabanggit ko sa inyo, pag nagsara ang partnership, ang may mga pautang sa partnership ay pwedeng singilin ultimong yung nakatago sa bahay. This time, pag bago ka pa lang, o nga naman, nung pumasok ka, may utang na, pero kasama ka na din talaga sa utang na yun. Kaya nga lang, this time, it only means na ang iyong utang ay up to the maximum lang ng iyong kapital. Now, let us start with the purchase of an interest from an existing partner. From existing partner or partners. Again, depende rin yan lagi kung papayag ang mga old partners. Laging kailangan payag ang old partners. With the consent of the continuing partners, a person may be admitted into an existing partnership by purchasing an interest directly from one or more partners of the existing partner. Payment is made personally to the partner from whom the interest is obtained, resulting to mere transfer from capital amount. So, ibig sabihin lang nito, binili ni D, yung kay A, ang perang ibabayad ni D ay diretso sa bulsa ni A. Purchase of interest. This type of admission will only result in the debit of the capital account of the selling partner and a credit to the account of the new partner. Illustration. Labausa and Mateo are partners with capital balances of 400 and 200 respectively. They share profit of 3:1, 4/6, 2/6. Their business hindi pala 3, hindi pala 4/6. 4/6 and 2/6. Yan. 3:1. Their all indications show that they continue the partnership. Case 1. Payment to old partners is equal to interest purchased. So, ibig sabihin, kung piso ang binili, piso rin ang ibinenta. Labao San Rinaldo San Mateo received an offer from Janet Batanginas to purchase directly 1/4 of each partner's capital interest in the partnership for 150,000. The partners agreed. So, magkano 1/4 ng kay Labausa? 400 times 1/4 at kay San Mateo 200 times 1/4. So debit capital ni Labausa 100, debit San Mateo capital 50,000 and credit Patuginas capital 150. Ang dali. Ang dali nun. Importante lang lagi naiintindihan nyo kung ano sinasabi ng problem. As always, 1/4 of each partner's capital was transferred to the new partner. The partnership did not receive any cash. Only the partners who sold their respective shares to Matuginas and not between the transaction is not between the partnership and the new partner. Okay, malinaw yan. Purchase of interest. Second case, payment to all partners is less than the interest purchase. Pwede mangyari yun. Halimbawa, sabi ng isang partner, benta ko na, miski magkano, miski lugi ako. Total, kumita na naman ako the previous year. Pwede yun. Mangyari. So, itong assumption. Assume that Matuginas directly purchased, take note of the word lagi, directly purchased 1/3 of each partner's interest in the business. Matuginas paid 160,000 for 1/3 of each partner's capital. How do you compute for Labausa's 1/3? 400,000 times 1/3. And kay San Mateo, 200,000 times 1/3. Total of 200,000. Pero ang bayad niya, 160. It doesn't matter. Kasi nagkasundo sila na 1/3 lang ang binibili ni Matuginas doon sa dalawa. Tigwa 1/3 sila ng part ng kanilang kapital. So nagpalugi yung dalawa. It happens. Now, the new partners was credited for 200,000 interest in the new partnership. Kasi 1/3 ni Labausa at 1/3 ni San Mateo. The negotiated price is 160. Lugi sila, yung dalawang old partner, pero it does not affect the partnership capital structure because they all agreed na 160 lang ibabayad ni Matuginas doon sa dalawa. Sa 1/3 ng dalawa. Okay? So hindi kasali ang partnership. Ang involved lang ay ang partners. Third case, payment to old partners is more than interest purchase. This happens also. Binibili ko ay ganito lamang amount pero babayaran ko ng ganon. Again, it doesn't matter kung ang pera ay sobra kasi papasok yon sa bulsa ni old partners. So, Matuginas purchased 30% directly, lagi may directly of each interest in the partnership for 200,000. The partners agreed to admit Jaime Matuginas as member of the firm. So 30% ng kay Labausa is 120,000. 400,000 times 30%. And kay San Mateo is 200,000 times 30%. Total of 180 lang. So mababawas sa capital ni Labausa at ni San Mateo ay 120 at kay San Mateo nga ay 60 lang. Total of 180. Pero ang ibinayad ni Matuginas ay 200,000. Yung 40,000, 20,000 na sobra ay depende na yan din again sa usapan ng dalawang old partner. More often than not, it's about how they divide it based on their capital. Okay, so madali yun. Purchase of interest of... We have discussed the purchase of interest. Napakadali nun kasi that's one of the easiest in partnership accounting. Now, punta naman tayo doon sa investment of assets in a partnership. The new partner may invest cash or assets. Pwede yon. Alam niyo naman yon. A person may be invited by investing cash or other assets in the business. The assets are invested into the partnership and not given to the individual partner. So malinaw na itong partner na bago ay papasok dahil para madagdagan ng kapital ng existing partnership na magiging new partnership na. Now, there are several definition of terms which you need to know before we proceed. Total contributed capital as compared to total agreed capital, bonuses, and capital credit. Now, ano yung total contributed capital? Medyo nakakalito ito ng konti. It is the sum of the capital balances of the old partners and the actual investment of the new partner. Yun ang total. Total capital ng luma at yung total na actual na bibigay ng new partner. Ano naman yung agreed capital? It is the total capital of the partnership after considering capital credits given to each partner. Under the bonus method, the total agreed capital is equal to the total contributed capital, though the capital credits to each partner may be equal to, greater than, or less than the capital contribution. Ito naman yung agreed capital. Ito yung napagkasundoan nila. Maaaring mas maliit ang credit sa iyo, capital, mas malaki, o maaaring kapareho. Depende sa usapan. Bonus, sometimes it is given to one partner and it is the amount of capital or equity transferred by one partner to another partner. Kasi minsan, sa sobrang galing ng new partner, bibigay sila ng bonus. And it comes from the from the old partners. Capital credit, it is the equity of the partner in the new partnership and is obtained by multiplying the total agreed capital by the applicable percentage interest in the partners. We'll give you examples para mas madaling maintindihan. Now, let's go to an illustration here on page 3-5. Miranda and Leon are partners with capital balances of 400 and 200 respectively. They share profits in the amount of 3:1. So, 3/4 and 1/4 si Miranda and Leon respectively. The partners agreed to admit Magdaraog as a member of the firm. The foregoing formula information will be the basis of the following action. So maraming mga options. So dalawang partner, dati na, they agreed to admit Magdaraog to the new partnership. Wala pa sinasabi. Ito, may case 1. The total agreed capital is stated. So napagkasunduan nila kung magkano ang magiging agreed capital. And Magdaraog is to invest $250,000 for 1/4 interest in the business. The partners decided not to revalue the assets of the partnership and that the agreed capital is $850. Okay. Usapan nila, mag-invest si Magdaraog ng $250 at ang agreed nila $850. Magkano ba dati? $600. Magdadagdag siya ng $250. So, no revaluation, no nothing, walang pagbabago. So, kung magkano in-invest, yon ang mapapalagay na capital. So, meron bang bonus? Okay. So, for itong computation sa 3-6. Contributed is 600 ng dalawa. Nag-contribute si Magdaraog ng 250 for a total of 850. Now, ang usapan nila ay 1/4 ang kay Magdaraog. So, without revaluing their properties, their assets, and their capital structure, they in effect gave a bonus to Magdaraog. Kasi 1/4 of the capital is how much? 1/4 of 850 is how much? Okay? 212,500. Yun ang usapan. 212,500. So, saan manggagaling? Saan mapupunta yung sobrang ibinigay ni Magdaraog? Paghahatian nyo ng dalawa based on their capital, their profit and loss sharing, which is 3:1. Kasi, in effect, ang usapan nila, ang agreed nila ay 850. Pero, pag pinagsama mo yung 600 at yung 250, 850 rin. Pero, malinaw ng usapan nila ay 1/4 lamang of the capital of the partnership ang mapupunta. So, in effect, Magdaraog gave bonus to the two partners. 28,125 and 9,375 respectively. The investment of Magdaraog resulted in the bonus because the total contributed capital of 850 is equal to the total agreed capital. The partnership net assets are increased only by the amount of the new investment. The capital credit for Magdaraog is 212,500, is 37,500 less than his actual investment. The difference represented the bonus allocated to the old partners, and they're divided based on their profit and loss ratio. Now, hindi pa tapos doon. Na-compute namin entry, syempre. Debit cash, 250, credit Magdaraog Capital, 250, and dalawang entry dyan. Debit Magdaraog Capital, 37,005, credit Miranda Capital, 28,125, and Leon Capital Credit, 9,375. Kailangan nyo munang computein. Medyo mahaba ang konti ang proseso if the requirement, if the condition, if the condition is based on investment to the partnership. Nanamnamin nyo, ha? Case 2. The total agreed capital is not explicitly stated. Wala silang usapan sa total agreed capital. Magdaraog invested 400,000 in the business. Out of the total investment, 100,000 is considered as a bonus to partners Rebecca and Miranda. Paano nangyari yun? Kasi the investment of Magdaraog resulted in the bonus as stated. Under the bonus method, the total contributed capital is equal to the total agreed capital. It is also clearly specified that the old partners will receive a bonus. Now, using those premise, 400, Miranda, Leon, 200, magbibigay si Magdaraog ng 400. Total contributed capital is 1 million. Now, ano ba ang usapan? Malinaw na magbibigay si Magdaraog ng 100,000 kay doon sa dalawang old partners. Yun daw ang sabi. So magkano mapapasok kay Magdaraog? 300,000 lamang. Kasi sinabi nga may bonus. Okay? So now, the entry is debit, cash 400, credit Magdaraog 400, debit Magdaraog 100, credit Miranda 75 and 25 kay Leon based on their profit and loss sharing. The capital credit for Magdaraog is 100,000 less than his actual investment. The difference represents the bonus allocated to the old partners in the profit and loss sharing. After accepting Magdaraog, mababago na uli ang kanilang profit sharing based on their agreement. Okay? Now, yang diniscuss natin, purchase of interest na bonus to the old partners. Ngayon naman, we will discuss purchase of interest where a bonus was given to the new partner. It happens because sometimes maaaring yung new partner ay sobrang galing mag-manage or napakagaling mag-ayos ng papeles or whatever. So sabi nila, mag-invest ka na ganito, dadagdagan namin, may bonus ka na. Antimano, pagpasok mo pa lang. Yan. A new partner may be admitted into the partnership because of a vast financial resources. Baka nagkakapos na sa pera ang partnership, kailangan nila. So sabi nila sa new partner, Mag-invest ka na, pero kasi marami kang pera lagi, bibigyan ka namin ng bonus. Or maaari extensive business network, or maaari sikat na sikat siyang negosyante, or magaling siya mag-manage. All other, kung ano man diyan ang kinonsidera nila, whatever they have considered, it is their agreement that the old partners will give a bonus to the new partner. Case 1. Same case. Magdaraog to invest 240,000 for a 1/3 interest. Total agreed capital is 840,000. So 400 plus 200 plus 240 for 840 total. Yun ang contributed capital. Anong agreed capital? 370, 190, 280. Bakit nagkaganon? Kasi 1/3 of 840 ang usapan nila. So magkano 1/3 of 840? 280. Magkano binigay ni Magdaraog? 240. Saan magagaling yung 40? Galing sa old partners, paghahatian nila. At yon ay papasok na bonus sa new partner. 3/4, 1/4, yung 40,000. So the entry will be debit cash, 240, credit Magdaraog, 240 to record the investment of the new partner, debit Miranda, capital, 30, debit Leon capital, 10, and credit Magdaraog capital, 40. Because they gave a bonus to the new partner. Ang pumasok sa kay Magdaraog ay 280. Malinaw. Is more than 40,000 as compared to his actual investment. This difference represented a bonus to the new partners because the total contributed capital is equal to the total agreed capital. And the capital credit to the new partner is more than his actual investment. Kasi malinaw na sinabi diyan na 1/3 daw ang kay Magdaraog. Magkano ba ang 1/3 ng 840? 280. Binigay lang niya 240. So may bonus siya, yung new partner, na 40,000. Okay. Kung halimbawa namang wala silang usapan sa agreed capital, anong mangyayari? Magdaraog invested 300,000 for a 50% interest in the business. So magkano total contributed capital? 900. 4 plus 2 plus 3. 900. Magkano 50% ng 900? 450. So yun ang papasok na capital na kay Magdaraog. Paano mababalanse yun? Kasi kulang binigay niya. So yung 150, bonus kay Magdaraog. Kasi paghahatian ni Miranda at Leon. Ang style dyan, dito sa mga bonus-bonus na ito, you compute muna the contributed capital. Tapos yung third column, kukomputin nyo. Kasi by computing, whoever will get the bonus. Kasi katulad dito, given naman na 50% daw of the total contributed capital ang interest ng new partner. So, third column, tapos ipambabalansin nyo na yung bonus. Now, this time, the entry will be debit cash, 300. Credit Magdaraog capital, 300. Debit Miranda, madali na to, 112,500. And debit Leon, 37,500. And credit Magdaraog capital, 150. How were they able to compute that? 150 times 3/4, ang share ni Miranda sa bonus, and 150 times 1/4, ang share naman ni Leon sa capital sa bonus ni Magdaraog. Now, medyo nakakalito yan ng konti. Pero as long as you compute first the contributed capital and then plug in the agreed capital, hindi na madali na ang susunod. Mas lalong madali ang entry. Di ba? Remember, investment to the partnership ay ang pera ay papasok sa partnership. And purchase of interest, ang pera naman ay papasok sa bulsa ng partners. We will discuss in a while in video 2 the continuation of this discussion for chapter 3.